Good morning, class. We're going to look at an extension of the midpoint formula. Formulas can be used in a lot of different ways. The problems that we have before us today are problems where you're given the midpoint and you're asked to find the missing endpoint. Midpoint formula looks like this. X1 plus X2 divided by 2, comma, Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. So in these problems, when they say find the missing endpoint, they're saying that you don't know x2 and you don't know y2. Or you could say you don't know x1 and y1. It's just one pair that is missing. So in this problem, it says that B is the midpoint. Let's look at the first example where they give us that B is -3, 1. They tell us one endpoint. This is one endpoint. That endpoint is A, 1, 7. You have to find the missing endpoint. How do I use this formula to do that? Well, here's what I say. This is the midpoint. So you see where that goes? It goes right here. That is the given midpoint. So I start off by saying the truth. The midpoint, the given midpoint, -3, 1, has to be equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is restating the formula. That's what the formula told me, right? That is the use of the formula. In this case, I already know the midpoint. So it's the same formula, but I know the midpoint. I know x1 and I know y1 because I know one endpoint. So I'm going to name this labeling again. That's x1. That's y1. So I'm going to replace x1 with, of course, I'm going to replace it with 1, the number 1. What am I going to replace y1 with? I'm going to replace that with the number 7. Okay? So the first place is, I want to emphasize the use of the formula. Even though I know the midpoint, I put it where the midpoint is. Next video, I'm going to show you how we calculate this and solve for the missing x2 and y2.